If you're a beginner or intermediate pickleball player looking to play more advanced, then this video is for you. A lot of players just want to focus on learning how to attack the ball, but one of the most overlooked shots that will honestly win you infinite points is the counterattack.
In this video, we're going to teach you how to level up your ability to counterattack, and be sure to stay to the end because we have a drill that's going to give you disgustingly fast hands.
Let's get into it. The most important and foundational key to hitting a good counterattack has to be being able to identify what is an attackable ball to your opponents. So how you're going to do this is you're going to need to study the type of dink or shots that you're hitting to your opponents and understand whether that shot is going to be attackable or not. That's going to be your key to be able to prep and hit a really good counterattack. Now, there are 3 components that you want to look for when you watch the shots going to your opponents. So there are 3 components to attackable balls. So the first one that you want to look for is balls going over to your opponent's side that bounce really high. So that would be around net height or above. Okay, so if you see a ball bouncing net height or above, that's one that you should identify that could be a potential counterattack coming your way. Another component would be a ball that doesn't have a lot of spin on it, or something that we refer to as a dead dink. So again, if there's not a ton of action on that ball and it's bouncing high, that's a sure sign that attack could be coming. The third thing I want you to look out for is if your opponents don't have to move to their shot and their feet are planted and they're prepped early for that shot. Again, that's a sign that they could be hitting a good attack, meaning that you should be ready for a potential counterattack coming your way. Again, the most important thing is to be able to identify shots going to your opponents that have those 3 components, because that's going to give you the ability to prepare and hit a great counterattack.
So the next thing that you want to keep in mind is that you want to make sure that you're in the right ready position with your paddle. What that means is you want your paddle up and out front. I see a lot of players, they'll drop their paddle kind of down by their side like they're carrying a purse or something in between points. But if you want to be an effective counterattacker, you want to be up here. This allows you to get to this position or this position and counterattack with minimal movement. So the next time you see your opponents about to speed the ball up, make sure you're ready.
Now we're going to talk about the swing path of your counterattack. Now the swing path that you're going to take is going to be completely dependent on the type of attack or the ball that's coming at you. So for example, if the ball that's attacked coming at you is from your upper thighs down to your feet, this is a ball that you cannot counterattack. Okay, I can't express this enough. That's a ball that you simply have to block because you have to hit up on it, again, because your opponents are hitting down on the ball near your feet. Now, if your opponents attack a ball that's heading towards your hip to your belly button area, this is a ball that you can counterattack, but the only way that you can actually counterattack it is if you hit up on the ball, meaning your swing path has to go from low to high. The reason being is otherwise that ball is going to go straight into the net if you don't hit up on the ball. So remember, if that attack is going from your thighs to your belly button level, then you want to go low to high with your swing. Now, if your opponent attacks a ball that's going from your belly button to your chest level, this is a ball that you can hit forward and maybe slightly down on depending on how high it is. So again, that swing path is moving forward and high to low. Now remember, if that ball is going towards your head or higher, that's a ball that you want to let go.
This next tip is super important because it will help you win more hands battles, and that's learning to have a quick reload. What I mean by that is I see a lot of people when they're out here, they think that they hit a winner, but the ball comes back. But if you have a quick reload, you're gonna be in that battle and you're likely gonna come out on top. So in order to have a quick reload, what you wanna do here is you wanna make sure your paddle stays out front. Some people even say it's best to keep it out in front of the kitchen. When you do this, you eliminate having a big backswing and you're right here for the next one. Another thing that will really help you have a big reload is to try not to lunge at the ball. When you lunge at the ball, you have a long distance to come back up and get ready for the next one. So keep your weight on the balls of your feet, that paddle out in front, and have nice short and compact swings. That's going to help you have a fast reload time when you're not overreaching.
Now I'm gonna teach you this drill called hot hands. So how it's gonna work is you're going to line up right across from your partner at the kitchen line. Now, one of you is going to have the job of attacking the ball, and the other one is gonna have the job of counterattacking, meaning you cannot initiate attack. Okay, so you're gonna start off dinking, and as the counterattacker, you're learning to identify what ball could be potentially attacked. That way you can start to work on your counterattack. So this is how it works. I'm gonna start with a cooperative feed, and remember, I'm gonna be the counterattacker, meaning I can't initiate any attacks, but I'm looking and identifying what balls I could potentially counterattack. Now that one was one that was a little bit too low, meaning I needed to get my paddle tip low and hit high up on it in order to attack that. So that was a great example of a ball that I could hit high to low on because that ball was hit high. So after you've gotten a couple reps as the counterattacker, then you switch roles and then you practice the attacking. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the PlayPickleball.com YouTube channel.
No, seriously, actually subscribe, because the more subscribers that we get, the higher quality videos we can bring you. We'll see you on the next one.